Being a leader in the elevator market, Johnson Lifts is a 60-year-old company, so we are the leading player in India at the moment. So we thought it's our responsibility to support the industry and show what all new technology and what are the advantages of going with larger companies. So one of the main reasons for us to participate in this is we are starting with the only Indian multinational company at the moment. So we're trying to expand our markets to Middle East and the other parts of Asia at the moment. So we think this is a good part to showcase what we're capable of with our wide range of products, showing that we're capable of even a lot of high-speed lifts and things that people probably 10 years ago did not know Johnson Lifts was capable of. Being an established player in the market for a large amount of time, now we are focusing on heavy-duty escalator manufacturing and investing in R&D of high-speed elevators. India has always had a large population, and having space constraints, we realize that the market is only going to keep going to a high-rise market. So we have invested significant amount of time and money and resources into developing our own products so that we are capable of manufacturing these products in-house and not having to require any sort of imports. As an elevator manufacturer, usually you focus on ride quality and smooth ride and no sort of problems with maintenance. But we realize that customers hardly pay attention to these things. So we realize that the look and feel of an elevator or an escalator is probably more important than some of the aspects when you're too close to a product. So we started a separate team which is meant to see the finish of products, to see how we can combine different materials to make them easy to use and easy to install even in the field. Currently, the elevator industry is doing very well. I think most of the companies are growing quite rapidly. So one of the key problems we're facing is finding trained manpower and having enough. So what we have done is we've invested and done a lot of training with ITIs, and what I think is required is there should be a little more ITI institutes probably, or diploma institutes which are focused more on elevator and as a separate topic. We end up there's more focus on mechanical and electrical ITI or diplomas, but we would like there to be more programs within universities where elevator technology is taken as a focus. So that would sort out a lot of the problem as far as manpower requirement, because there's a growth in the industry and not enough people who have knowledge. Over the last 1.5 years, we've seen consistent and probably very steep growth in the commercial and real estate segment within the Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. We've also seen a large growth in infrastructure projects over the last 1.5 years, which we see even going forward for the next 4 or 5 years, where there's a lot of money been pumped into railways and metro projects. And so there's a lot of public utility equipment which is required. We are a very large player and probably the leading player in this segment. So we have focused and invested a lot of our money into developing more products which are suitable for infrastructure and commercial buildings. What we've seen over the maybe last year's numbers, we assumed it was about 100,000 units of elevators and escalators. And we see this growth to be about 15 to 20% year on year. There was, of course, a slowdown during COVID, which probably reduced the market, and now there's a pent-up demand. What we've been seeing is a 20% growth over the last 2 years, and we see that going forward for the next 4 to 5 years. So awards and recognition is always something that motivates people to provide a better product and better solutions. So I think this is a great initiative because I don't think elevator industry ever had something like this before. So I think going forward, this is something that people would strive to achieve. I think this is a great initiative. I think a lot of time people in general do not consider the elevator as something they own. So there's a lot of awareness which is lacking among general public. So I think bringing people together who are probably not as aware of certain things that should be done or shouldn't, in a way which is not industry specific in this way, is a great initiative. And I think this is something that needs to be taken forward, and there has to be a lot more attention given to elevator safety. We really encourage this initiative and see great potential of it moving forward. And Johnson Lifts, the whole Bangalore team is going to be participating in this run in large numbers. India being the second largest elevator market in the world right now, I think there should be a national policy where there is a lot of safeties in place so that there's a consistent product being provided all across the country. Johnson Lifts being a company which has been around for 60 years, what we'd like to showcase in SmartLift is our versatility of our products and showing our focus and what we've done in high-speed elevators. The elevator is a product which needs consistent maintenance and service. I think sometimes too much of importance is given to buying a particular product without the importance given to maintenance. Elevator probably needs maintenance almost once in 30 days to 45 days because it has a lot of moving components and there's a lot of dust which is present in India especially. So, and Johnson Lifts, that is one of our primary focuses and been our strength, has been our good after-sales service, and it's something that we're very proud of to be the benchmark in the industry.